Why the bloody hell you taking a thumbnail and your hair looks dry, crusty, just not like it's been conditioned all of its life? Everybody, welcome back to my channel. JC from Just Lost JC here or whatever. In this video, I'm going to be talking ranting, revving, but all in jest, but like about serious topics and things that I've noticed about 4C hair and the popularity that I think that I've been seeing it getting now. Now, popularity, I use that term very loosely. Very loosely. It's like when you have lost weight and your clothes are fitting loosely. Because I think that I've kind of curated my feed and curated my YouTube and my online presence and stuff like that. Things that I see to be 4C hair and stuff, but I have been noticing a few new faces popping up and all of these things, whether on Instagram, which I have an Instagram, please, pause. You're watching this video, it's free and that, great, but I have an Instagram and that's great too, so go check out the Instagram. We do things on there, we represent the 4C, 4B people them. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel because like I said, it's free. But yeah, I've been noticing changes and trends on Instagram and on YouTube, and I'm wondering, do you guys feel like the appreciation for 4C, 4B, or kinkier textures of hair is growing online versus growing in people's actual minds? I hope that makes sense. But it's kind of like how the appreciation for dark skin women, specifically, I'll say women, has grown online. You get what I mean? Like you see it reblogged more, there's more dark-skinned women being posted online or on YouTube and all the makeup trends, this and that. But in real life, in people's minds, they would see that same woman, those same girls in their classrooms, on the street, and in the club, going in the club, better feel above my mind, got what you need, and I ain't mean to make it love, so come give me a hug. Anyway, they see these women in real life, but they would never, because in their mind, it hasn't connected. There's a dissonance between what they're liking and reposting and being like, oh wow, chocolate emoji, heart eyes, online versus in real life. Do you get me? Do you get? So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that there is this appreciation, in quotations, very loosely, online for 4C, 4B, whatever things, but in real life, there's not? With me just saying that I have seen a bit more faces popping up and a lot more people being reblogged or like posted on pages, it's still not as much as, especially on Instagram, when you go to these like Afro pages or these like natural hair pages, you'll see like a few 4B, 4C people posted, but majority of the people that are posted are like everything. I wouldn't say everything else because I don't see people with 1A, like they don't post straight hair, obviously. It's like an Afro hair page. So I see anywhere from like 2C, maybe not, maybe more 3A to like 4A posted a lot more, and then you'll get the occasional 4B, 4C pics in. Which is like, okay, obviously whoever's running this, that's your prerogative. Do you live your life? But you're reposting all these pictures online of people with this looser hair texture, but to me it's confusing because it's not representative of like actual women with curly or kinky hair in real life. Like the numbers are not adding up. For majority of people that classify themselves as natural to have hair textures that you don't see majoritively on these pages, it's a bit like there's 100 people in the world, let's say. 10 of those people have the hair texture that you're reposting a lot. So you're going out of your way to find those 10 people to post when you have a whole 90 other people with the type of hair, and somehow their pictures just aren't clear enough. Somehow their pictures just aren't edited well enough. Somehow their pictures just don't make it. Now, maybe I'm making this up in my head, but this is things that I noticed, which then brings me to my next points. Because of, I feel like, the lack that there was in representation of 4C hair specifically, there are now people that are being 4C for clicks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at, you're not 4C. You're not 4C. Like, it's like the blackfishing incident. It's not an issue of national security. It's not an issue of national security. Let me tell you, I'm not saying this like, oh, we gotta find these people and lock them up. It's really not that big of a deal when you think about it in the general scheme of life. What really is a big deal? Like I'm saying, I do notice that there are way more people claiming 4C, 4B, or just 4C on videos. And it's just like, but that's not what you are. But that's not what your hair is. Please, please. Now, I'm like, maybe they think it is, you know, because you can't. The hair typing system is very random, especially because people have multiple textures in their hair. You know, sometimes I just want to put like 4C in my titles because majority of my hair is 4C. But then I'm afraid of which this also brings me to another point, the natural hair, like natural hair police, you know, that come on people's videos and be like, oh, well, you're not really 4C, or you're not really 4B, or you're not really 4A. No one wants to step on any toes here. You get me? I don't want to be stepping on toes. Everybody's wearing J's and you don't step on J's. You feel me? You don't do that. Period. Even me, myself, knowing that I have majority 4C hair, I do know there's certain parts, especially the part in the back, is more 4B. I, personally, do think that some people go a bit overboard with the being the police thing, but again, I can understand why, because all this time 4C has not been represented, and now that it's kind of like people are fiending for that 4C people that realize finally that their hair is not whatever else of the people they're watching, that their hair is 4C, and perhaps quizás maybe they should watch people that have hair similar to theirs so that they can learn how to take care of it and to grow it. And I think people are finally looking for that, and so people are like, okay, people want 4C, I'm gonna give them 4C. Sweetie, that's not how it works. You can't just take out someone wants 4C, so I'm gonna give them 4C. I'm just gonna take my 3B here and make it 4C and say 4C in the title. That's not how it works.
No, shut you. I don't even want you to talk. Bam! Shut up.
Please, this is another thing that gets me. Bro, people and these thumbnails, people that pretend to be 4C, why the bloody hell you taking a thumbnail and your hair looks dry, crusty, just not like it's been conditioned all of its life, like it's been waiting for baptism, waiting for water to touch your scalp, and you put that in the thumbnail, and then right next to that picture in the same thumbnail, because you think I'm dumb, you think I don't have sense, you think I'm a dirty shrimp. I'm not. In the same thumbnail, you have your hair conditioned, like with conditioner in it, and clearly, because I have eyes, because I can see that your hair is literally 3A. Your hair is literally 3A. Your hair is 1A. Your hair is 0C. Like, so what you're telling me, because you put 4C in the title, you said, let me put my dry, crusty, because 4C hair is dry and crusty, Abby. That's what you're saying. Because people will really like, I'm gonna take this picture with my hair looking crusted, dusted, busted, because people will really believe that's 4C, because that's how 4C hair look. Then the video starts, and it's like, girl, that's why you have people that are watching these videos really thinking, oh, this is 4C hair. Why don't my 4C hair do this with conditioner? You think your hair would you have people thinking their hair is gonna turn into 3B hair with conditioner, with Garnier Fructises, with Aussie Moist, with Giovanni's, as I am. Nah, Pantene, I'm done.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Like, the audacity of hope. Barack Obama's. Please.
I don't have any time for any gossip now.
Yes.
Eh? Yes.
Stop doing that. Stop. Next time I see someone do that, I'm fighting. I got really worked up about that. I didn't even know all of that was in there.
Now you look so tense.
No, I'm not tense.
You're tense.
I'm not tense.
But yeah, it's a bit mad still. Yeah. Because you're putting your hair, yeah, looking dry and crusted, yeah, and then you put 4C in the title because what? Because 4C hair looks dry and crusted. 4C hair is your 3B hair when you don't put conditioner in it, when you decide to neglect it for 4 years. Are you mad? You're actually moving mad? Like, you're done out here? All those people doing that, you're done out here. You're done out here. Period. And yes, that brings me to my next point, which kind of contradicts, but this is the internet. Who cares? People that are basically the hair texture, hair type police. People that will be on your comment section moving like the police, moving like the ops, as they say in England. In London, you're moving like the ops. Because you're out here on someone's comments telling them, and I've seen this, and I've been like, I really do believe that person is 4C, you know? They'll be like, you're not 4C. All these people that think they're 4C and using that for clickbaiting. And I'm like, nah. She might be right. She might be right about this. She might know her own hair better than you. See, there's a fine line. There's really a fine line, because I know in the last thing I said that people are just clickbaiting and they're really 3B and stuff. But sometimes it's like, do you really think your hair is 4C? And also, I also think that sometimes people want people to hair type them for themselves. So they'll be like, oh, I think I don't want to put 3B because people might come and be like, you're not 3B, sis, you're 4C or something. So I'm going to start with 4C, and then people watch and tell me what I am. Sometimes I think there's a bit of that in there, because some people are really like, what's my hair type? And I'm like, sis, I don't know. Figure it out. You feel me? What do I look like? You're a stylist? I'm not. Spoiler alert, I'm not. But I also think that some people are sure. And everyone's hair kind of looks different with conditioner and with product in it. Then it looks dry. And everyone's hair, where looking like different with conditioner stuff, also looks a bit different dry, because people have different percentages of like 4B in their hair versus 4C or 4A. And the positioning of those textures might be different. Like if someone has mainly like 4A hair in the front, but their back is tighter, and it's like the 4C or whatever curl pattern it is. But when it dries, you're mainly seeing the front where the different, then you would be like, no, sis, your hair is 4A. But like, they're like, well, majority of my hair is 4C. So I feel comfortable saying that I'm 4A, 4B, 4C, that kind of thing. Or someone that's just 4B, 4C, which I think is a more common combination, but they have the 4B in the front. So you're seeing like the fine curls around the perimeters, but like when you get in there, it's 4C, you feel me? I don't know. And then there are people that just genuinely have 4C, straight through 4C hair. And it's with conditioner, it looks different. And people will still be like, nah, you're not 4C. And I'm like, I think they might be. I think they are. Yeah. So people, please stop acting like the government pays you to be the police. If they ain't pay, mind the business that pays you. Literally, mind the business that pays you. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and relax. You feel me? Just relax. Also, random public service announcement. As I was talking about hair reacting differently, my hair just does not look shiny. It just does not look shiny, especially if I have it out in a style that's out, like faux wash and go or like a twist out. I don't do braid outs, but if I were, it just does not reflect the lights. Okay, it does not reflect the light. So because my hair doesn't reflect the light and your hair reflects the direct light, now I'm supposed to say, nah, you don't have 4C hair, you don't have 4B hair because it looks too shiny, dog. Like 4C hair looks like mine, like the Sahara Desert, like my hair. No, that's just a personal problem. Also, PSA, please stop telling me to moisturize my hair because I did. And if I didn't, that's none of your mother business. But seriously, most of the time I have moisturized my hair. It's moisturized. It just doesn't look like it. And what do you want me to do about that? What I will say is that if you are fine using silicones in your hair, then you could. My hair, like, I used to be able to get it to look shiny when I was using conditioners with silicone, because that's what silicone kind of does. It sticks onto the hair, creating this like shiny outer coating, or an outer coating that can get shiny. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Also, I have POSHMARK, like I said in the last video, so I'm gonna put that down below. I'm selling some cool things on there. Also, let me know if you're interested in waist beads, because I wear waist beads. I've never taken mine off since I got them, but I also sell them. Like I said, I have Instagram, so please go to my Instagram, follow me. A lot of you guys came from my Instagram, so what's up? Also, I like doing this, but if you come to my Instagram from this video, please comment a cactus emoji. Here's my favorite emoji. I am a cactus plant. Yeah, so comment that on my latest picture, whatever that is, so that I know that you came from YouTube, and I could be like, what's up, sis? Wait, let me know your thoughts on this, all these things that I've touched on. I know it was a bit of a ramble. I do that sometimes. I really do. Sometimes I just get carried away, and yeah. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, because I want to know, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.